What's up, everybody? Today we're here at the Power Morphicon, and we're going to be checking out the Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid Kickstarter game. So I'm going to go to the table, and I'm going to walk you around the con a little bit. Check it out. I'm with Jonathan, and here at the Renegade booth, we are looking at Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid that is currently on Kickstarter. We've got my sidekick Parker Man here. He's going to be playing Jason the Red Ranger. What? Of course, I'm playing the Pink Ranger, Kimberly. And Jonathan's playing the Black Ranger, Zach, who is actually here. I saw him earlier. I tried to go get a signature, but he wanted $40 for a signature. I don't know about that. Plus the line was long.
It is a long line.
Now I did think about getting the Bulk and Skull signature because they were actually in character. Yeah, they're in character and acting up. It was awesome.
That's great.
So, Jonathan, you want to give us the rundown on what we're doing here?
Hey, so Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid. This is a cooperative combat game. You'll see we've got minis here. We are here to defend Angel Grove from monster attacks. What else is new? Putties are currently swarming all over town. That's kind of the opening deployment. Laid them out like this.
In the game, these are going to be miniatures, right?
Yep, full miniatures.
Cool.
Yep, these are just kind of pictures of them. But yeah, the final game, they're going to be all plastic miniatures. The final Rangers are going to be in colored plastic based on which Ranger they are. So that'll help us identify them. But for now, we're going to go by their weapons and, by our familiarity with the Rangers.
Guys, this is a prototype. Not final components.
Yeah, yep, just put that like as a running banner across.
Yeah, I'll just put it as a running banner.
Yep, all right. So, each of us have a Ranger card. We have 2 action markers, 1 energy token stored up, and we have our combat deck, which is our combat abilities. Okay. So, there are 3 actions we can perform in a game. You can spend an action to move, and that's going from one location to any other location. Distance doesn't matter because Rangers can teleport.
Okay.
Then another action is to start a battle. When you start a battle, every Ranger in that location helps with that battle. They don't have to spend an action, they're just there with you.
Okay.
And the final action is to recover, which allows you to recover from damage that you've taken or, fatigue that you've accumulated during the battle. So let's just jump right in.
Sure.
Each of us, let's say we got to get into position. Where do we want to go? Let's say Red Ranger. Where do you want to start? What place looks pretty bad? One guy in Ernie's Juice Bar, 2 regular putties at Angel Grove High, 2 in the Industrial District.
To the park.
Gonna head to the park? All right, head over to the park. All right. Now, so that is 1 action. So you want to flip one of your action tokens, the arrows, over, so that you've done that action.
Okay.
And now we can take these actions in any order. We don't have to do it.
So we're teamwork?
Yep. So long as the whole, and the round ends once all of us have taken all of our actions.
Is it better, you think, for us to go together to a place and fight? Or?
It's pretty good. Someone should probably back Jason up.
All right, I'll go.
Yep.
Pink Ranger, she lives her own life, but she's going to go follow her man crush.
It's a good idea. All right, I think I'm just gonna go fight this guy. I think I can handle him in one-on-one.
All right, sounds good.
Mono a mono. All right, so now we've all spent our first action. Now our second action is the ability to battle.
Okay.
So let's say Jason, you want to kick us off with a battle?
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna flip a token. That starts the fight. So you guys are up against 2 regular putty patrollers.
Okay.
Jason is the lead ranger for this battle. Some effects will target the lead ranger or what have you, but for the moment, it won't be that big a deal.
Okay.
And now we have this deck, which is the Putty Patroller deck. This deck has a number of combat cards, which are how the Putty Patrollers fight.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to lay out these cards, and I'm going to actually for the demo show you how the basics work. Let's say you've got a reckless attack and a swarm attack coming at you.
Okay.
So there's going to be 1 card for each putty. For each minion that you're up against. These cards have health, they have their special action, which is what they do, and sometimes they might have a special keyword. We'll get to those in a minute, but these guys are a little straightforward. So what's going to happen is that you guys are each going to have a hand of 5 action cards to start with.
Okay.
So you're going to draw 5 cards from your deck. You can handle that with the... Oh, he's being joined by the Blue Ranger?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Billy, the Blue Ranger just showed up.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Billy's jumping in. So We'll say you haven't taken an action yet, and you'll be able to jump in.
Okay, here's my 5 cards.
Dad, buy the perfect picture.
So that's pretty cool.
We've all got 5 cards. So these cards are your possible actions.
Okay.
Every card has an energy cost, which is how much energy it costs to use that card. Every time you start a battle, you add 2 energy to a communal pool that's shared between all rangers in that battle.
Okay.
And you also have 1 energy that you can donate to the pool that you store.
Okay.
If there's leftover energy, you can store 1 each. And when you perform the rest action, you gain 1 energy as well.
Okay.
But otherwise, basically, you have 4 energy between you guys right now.
All right.
So now you got your hand of combat cards. Either of you can choose to play the first combat card.
Okay.
If it costs energy, then it costs energy. You'll probably want to play some kind of attack, trying to go for this reckless attack. So if you have something like, say, a flying kick, or lead the charge, or any other kind of basic attack in your hand, lead the charge. That's good. Oh, here, Tyranno Takedown is great. So you're going to spend 1 energy.
All right.
Yep. Okay, that works. Yep. Spend 1 energy on Tyranno Takedown. And so that's an attack that rolls 3 dice, and its ability is that you can re-roll these dice once if you don't like the result.
Okay.
So you should probably go for reckless attack. So you're targeting discard.
All right, hold on. Our dice have blanks, single hits, and
1 double hit.
and 1 double hit. Okay, cool. All right, Parker.
All right, so you want 3 hits, 2 hits. Okay, so you can re-roll that last die if you want using
Yeah,
Tyranno Takedown.
re-roll
Let's
that
see if you
thing.
get that last hit. Nice. So you've taken out this reckless attack. So that means it flips face down, and you defeat 1 minion in this location. This guy gets tossed over here. So this would be, we'd fill up this level up track. Once this level up track is filled up with defeated minions, we level up.
Oh, cool.
And when we level up, we unlock a Zord.
Oh.
And so there's a whole deck of Zords, and at the bottom of this deck of Zords, the final unlock is this guy.
Sucker.
We gotta get there
200
first.
millimeters of awesome.
Oh, he's so big. Why is he so big?
Bring me the Megazord.
We should go bring the Megazord. So yeah.
Are these shuffled randomly?
Yep, so the 5
So we don't-
Zords
we
are
don't know
shuffled
which one
randomly.
we're gonna
Yep.
get
And
unless
then
I
the
flip it
last
over and look at
Zord
it.
is always the Megazord.
Got it.
And now, this token's normally punched out so you can see the number through it, but
Also, so the Zords kind of act like a real powerful, because I just read the ability here.
Yep.
So the Mastodon does at the end of each round, defeat 2 minions at any location.
yep, they give you a general power-up for the rest
Okay.
of the game.
Okay,
So like,
cool.
you'll get these power-ups, they'll give you generally action efficiency or some
Right.
additional powers. And there's the big man himself.
Look at that thing. Look, I'm going to put it. Danny's
Like-
face is in the background. It's bigger than her face.
It is so large.
Basically, right.
Holy,
It's so large.
Holy jank. I can't, hold on, I gotta back out. I can't get it all in here. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Nerding.
He's so good.
All right, so good job.
So you've defeated 1,
right.
and so now it's the enemy's turn.
Okay.
Enemies resolve from left to right because you beat this first enemy. It still resolves, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Because it's been defeated. Oh boy, people are excited. All right, so this resolves. Now the Rangers get another go. So one of you guys want to play another card? You got anything good?
Sure. I've got, you say, I'll do a flying kick.
Flying kick sounds good. So that costs no energy, and it actually generates 1 energy. Certain abilities give the team energy.
Cool.
So you're going to roll 2 dice for your flying kick.
All right, flying
You want to
kick.
get 3 hits on 2
Well,
dice.
I have the Will Wheaton effect when it comes to rolling.
Oh, good.
Oh, look at that! Got it.
I said that, so it
Is
would.
Will Wheaton really good at rolling?
No, he's
I
terrible.
know.
He's the worst.
Yeah. So you defeat this card. Okay, so we'll talk about that right after this. So you've defeated that card. It resolves. Now the Rangers get to play 1 more card. If you want, you kind of defeated all the enemies, so it doesn't matter.
Sure, no.
So these guys go back to the Putty Patroller deck, and you guys have won that battle. Now, so cards cost energy. Some cards, like, can you show us that card you were asking about? This is the Blade Blaster. This card costs X energy, and it deals the amount. So you can pay any amount of energy to deal that much damage.
Okay.
And divide the damage among any number of enemies. So
nice.
it's pretty energy intensive, but it gives you
That
exactly
one
what
would
you
be
want.
nice, say, if we had some damage on each putty.
Exactly.
And you can
yeah.
split it up and take
And any ranger can bid in. Any ranger in that location can give you their energy to help with that shot.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. All right. So you guys did great there. Billy, you want to head somewhere to go?
I would love to.
Yeah. So spend an action to go somewhere.
Why don't I go to? I think you've got this.
I got
here.
that under control. Yeah.
The park's good. I'm gonna go to Angel World High with these 2 putty patrollers.
Sounds good.
And then for my second action, I'm just gonna jump into.
Oh, you're
a
gonna jump
fight.
right into that fight. All right. Sounds good. All right. So you're up against 2 Putty Patrollers. We'll shuffle up this deck. Now let's see what Billy's up against. So Billy has to fight cannon fodder and a reckless attack.
Oh man.
So
Oh, man.
Cannon Fodder has an ability called Taunt, and it's represented by this shield on the health bar. Taunt protects cards adjacent to that card.
Okay.
So unless they also have Taunt, you can't target them, meaning she has to beat Cannon Fodder before she can defeat the reckless attack.
Okay.
So, yep. So what's your first card you're gonna play? You have 2 energy in the pool too from starting the fight. Oh, one thing to remember: you guys finish that fight. You have 3 energy left over.
Yep. Yep.
You get to keep 1 because Jason can store 1 energy on him. You've already got 1 stored, so the remaining just goes away. So you've got 2 energy right now to play with.
Okay, with 3, right?
And yeah, 3
Okay.
plus with your base. Yeah.
I'm gonna play a defensive strike,
Okay,
which
spend
costs
1 energy.
1 energy. I get 1 die.
Plus
but,
1.
One of these putties, this one,
Yep.
has to take 1 already,
Oh, what?
right? 1 damage.
Yeah, right. Deals 1 damage plus whatever she rolls, so it's always
And I
good.
rolled nothing.
0. So you did 1 damage to the cannon fodder. All right. The cannon fodder attacks you. It deals 2 damage. So here's how damage works in this game.
Okay.
So you're gonna flip the top card of your deck. You're taking 2 damage. That card has 1 shield. Okay. Meaning that it's gonna get discarded, and the remaining damage continues on through the deck.
Okay.
So notably though, that card also has a star, which means it resolves a special effect when it's revealed for defense, because Billy's got a lot of cool defensive skills. So counter blow lets you deal 2 damage to an enemy card right when
Of my
that card
choice.
gets revealed. So yeah, do you want to hit the reckless stack or the cannon fodder? This damage does not care about taunt.
Okay, then I'll do the
Reckless,
Yeah.
or you can beat the cannon fodder if you want. Up to you.
No, I'd like
Okay.
to.
Weaken the reckless. Sounds
He's got a
good.
plan.
Yeah,
All right,
do.
now, so there's still 1 damage remaining from the cannon fodder, so we'll reveal the next card. That's another shield, so that gets discarded. If, for example, she revealed something like this,
Right.
then this would block the remaining damage and then be placed on the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
And that is how that works.
But her life is her deck. Yeah.
Correct.
So,
If a ranger runs out of cards,
Yep.
if you run out of cards in your deck, then you are defeated, you get knocked back to the command center, and you lose 1 of these tokens. The command center has a certain number of energy tokens. If you lose all of the tokens on the command center and are defeated again, game over. All the rangers lose.
Okay. How often do you say that happens when we're, because it's a co-op game, yeah?
Yep. I would say right now we're looking at around a 50-50 win rate.
Oh, really?
Maybe 60-40, honestly. This particular one doesn't happen that often. Generally, the other way to lose is the one that happens. And we'll get to that soon.
Okay. All
We'll
right.
get there in a minute. But first, let's see. So you've got cannon fodder is resolved, so now you get to play another card.
I do.
What are you going to play?
I'm going to play Blade Blaster.
Nice.
So I can spend X amount of energy to.
Deal that much damage.
Yeah.
Divide it as you want.
Divide as you want.
Two
That's what we're
hits.
just talking about.
spend
2 energy, 2
2
hits.
energy.
2 energy, 2 hits, because she only had 1 left here
Yep.
and 1 left here, so she was able to
Takes out
split
both
that
of
up and take them out.
Yep. That takes out both of them. This resolves.
But she did lose 2 cards in
You
this
did
battle.
lose 2 cards, right? That's true. And so we've got 2 more minions on this track. We're getting
And we need, how many? 3 more?
Yep, we need 3 more to level up.
Okay, sweet.
Yep, almost there. And I will help out with that here. All right, so now I get to go. I'm going to do my action, and I'm going to fight 1 Super Putty Patroller. This gets discarded too. She actually lost 4 cards over the course of that
I
fight.
lost-
Because
wow.
you discard cards that you play as well. So let's see. So now I'm up against a single Super Putty. These will go back to the deck. And let's see what I've got. Putty Pummel. So this is a fast card. Fast cards always go to the front of the row when they come out.
Okay.
And they mean the enemies get the first turn during this battle. Even if there's 2 fast cards, only the first one gets the first turn. They don't
Okay.
all resolve before us.
Okay.
So this is going to go. So I'm going to take 3 damage just out of the gate.
The player's bad, so we'll show everybody the...
Yeah.
Card.
Sleeves.
I know.
Yeah. Gotta get those
Well,
matte
it's
sleeves.
just certain angles.
Yeah.
That one was just a bad
So
angle.
I'm going to take 3 damage. I'm going to use Smooth Moves, which is a reaction card,
Okay.
which lets me reduce that damage by 2.
Okay.
And it gets me another energy. So I have 3 energy in my pool right now, which should be plenty. And so then I'm going to reveal 1 card against 1 damage. I absorb it, and this goes to the bottom of my deck.
So that's cool. It's a cool mechanic because that was a very powerful card, but now it's pushed all the way to the bottom of your deck.
Yep.
So,
You can't always guarantee that you'll be able to tank everything.
got it.
Yep. All right. So now I'm going to have to hit this Putty Pummel. It only has 2 health. I'm going to say. I'm going to guarantee this.
Totally gonna get you, Rangers.
So good. All right, I'm going to play the best defense, which is one of Zach's better cards. So I'm going to spend 1 energy, and this card is 2 dice.
Okay.
But I have the ability. It allows me to, before rolling, discard the top card of my deck, which is a Blade Blaster, unfortunately, but that's fine. To add 2 more dice.
Okay.
So I just need 2 hits on 4 dice. I should be able to get this. Yeah, I've seen this go poorly. Oh, good. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're
That
fine.
was
I saw a bunch
moment
of blanks.
Everything's fine.
We're fine. And then I defeat this card, and we're good. And I don't need to take another action. All right. So these have all been. So this goes back here.
Angel Grove's looking pretty good.
Angel Grove's looking pretty nice, pretty fresh. So we've spent all of our actions. You still have one action left because you just participated in a fight.
Right.
You didn't need to. So you can go somewhere else if you want.
Okay.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing?
How's it going?
Should I
Lord
just,
Zed.
I guess
Yeah.
maybe like just hop over here
Let's,
to
watch the game.
fight
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Get ready for next round?
Yeah. All right, cool. Right there, cool. All right.
All right. So you're gonna head over there and be ready to fight.
Yeah,
right?
sure, why not?
That sounds great. So
I think
we've
it
all
sounds
used our
great.
actions, and so that's the end of the round. So that's the end of the
flip
round.
over your
Oh,
tokens.
so I only get to keep one energy from that.
So,
So we're gonna flip our tokens back face up,
all right.
and now we're gonna have a deployment.
Okay.
Oh man.
So let's see an enemy deployment. Where is that deployment deck? Oh, here it is. Here's the deployment deck. So we're gonna deploy. I believe it is five cards every round. So we've had the first one. Here's the next one. So let's see. We've got. So the way this works is that we're gonna flip the top card of this deck. So it's got 2 Putty Patrollers are gonna go to this location.
Ah.
So 2 Putty Patrollers go to Angel Grove High. Place those. Hey Billy, hope you
Oh,
enjoy
so
that.
where I move, there could be more. Great.
Exactly.
Yep.
3 Super Putty Patrollers are also going to Angel Grove High.
Yay, I'm ready for this.
Hey Billy.
Sorry, Billy.
Hey, Billy. Let's just arrange them.
We'll
You know,
help
let's
you,
have
Billy.
Billy Cranston. You know.
Let me just
Yeah.
put Megazord right over here.
Yeah,
Maybe
that'll
he'll
help.
get into me.
That'll be good. All right, and then we've got 2 Super Putties in the Youth Center.
All right.
Oh, Youth Center, right. Yep, that's up here. And then finally, we have 2 Putty Patrollers and Madame Woe, a monster. So this is a monster card.
Oh, dear.
When you reveal a monster card, it goes with those minions to the Industrial District.
Perfect. That's where
Hey.
Kim's at.
Yep. Hey, Kim. Kim, how you doing? You having a nice day?
I was.
And then Madame Woe.
Oh.
Check out that Madame Woe
Boy,
skull.
this is going to go really, really well, I bet.
Cackling to herself.
Yep.
Look at those.
Yep.
She needs to get her nails done. She needs a spa day.
It's true, it's true. So after the first monster is deployed, we are going to shuffle the discard pile, not counting the monster, and the master card. So in this case, Rita Repulsa herself is going to be shuffled into this deck, and then placed on the bottom of the deployment deck.
Okay.
So now, there's seeding that happens throughout the game. Of
Okay.
New monsters and stuff. Okay. So this is the situation we're looking at right now. Red Ranger, you're having a great day. Things are fine where you are.
We're just in the park, hanging out.
So what do you want to do? You can move to another location, say to help out Billy, or
You should totally
Kim.
move.
Should you help out?
Yeah.
Billy.
High five, team up. Good job.
You.
I got your back. I got your back. I'm coming.
Good.
I'm coming.
Because we have the monster.
Yep. Okay, so I've spent an action to move. You spent an action to move. And let's see.
Do we always draw back up to 5?
So you can, at the start of every battle, you can choose to draw up to a hand of 5.
Okay.
You don't always want to because your deck might get a little thin.
And it's also your
And if
life.
your deck runs out, then you're defeated.
Okay.
You can also, so I haven't mentioned this, but there's a recover action, which allows you to spend an action to take up to 5 shields worth of cards from your discard pile and shuffle them back into your deck. So there's 4 shields, so I could get 1 more shield.
So once per game I can do that? Or?
You just cost an action.
Oh, okay.
For 1 action, you can shuffle 5 shields back into your deck.
Okay.
You could also choose to move to the command center, where you power up. So if anyone moves to the command center, you'll recover your whole deck, and you'll also when you recover all the time, you'll recover your 1 energy if you don't have it.
Okay.
So your whole deck if you go here, or an action to just recover 5 shields.
Now just mechanically and strategic wise, how does that keep, as far as can you just, or will you just be overrun by minions, or if you keep doing
action,
that?
Every action you don't spend fighting minions means more minions are coming up. And also, so let's talk about the other way we can lose.
Okay.
So, each location has a panic limit. This is the number of minions that can be on that space before it panics.
Okay.
If a location panics, you get a panic token.
Okay.
And if all 4 locations become panicked, we lose.
Okay.
Also, when a monster is deployed, that location immediately becomes panicked.
All right. So we've already got 1 panic. This one is on. It's
Real
pretty
close,
close.
real close.
Y'all are gonna do some damage, but we're not probably gonna get anything going on over here.
Yeah, that's okay so
next
far.
turn, this one's gonna keep piling up too. So
Yeah, so we're not gonna pay
if this
attention
one's
to this
panicked,
now.
and this one's probably has a chance it could be panicked. We're 50%. Is there a way to remove a panic token?
There is. The way to remove a panic token is to defeat every enemy in that location.
Okay.
You have to completely clear it. If even 1 putty is left standing, that location
Okay. So
stays
I
panicked.
can totally go back and refresh myself, get all the cards that I want back in my hand, but it's probably going to be also teetered by the spaces are getting overloaded.
Yep, exactly.
Okay,
So
cool.
you want to do that tempo.
Let's get to work. We have work to do here.
So we're here. You guys are there. Kim, do you want to start a fight here? Try and take on Madame Woe?
Sure. Let's see. What is her health?
So Madame Woe. This is the Madame Woe's combat deck.
Oh dear.
Let's fight Madame Woe and see how it goes.
Let's go. Let's see what
So
happens.
first, there are 4 minions here, so we'll deploy them first.
Oh.
Yep. So we're going to take 2 super putty cards, 2 regular putty cards, shuffle them up, and those are going to get dealt out.
Oh no.
And these are coming out first.
Oh great.
So we got Reckless Attack,
That guy.
Cannon Fodder, and Gulf, and Gulf.
Lots of taunting.
Yep, lots of taunting. Actually, that's okay because we can attack any taunt card even if they're protected. So this is the only one that's guarded. And now Madame Woe is going to play 3 cards
Oh.
from Madame Woe's deck.
All right.
No big deal.
Yep.
It's fine.
So we have
This is-
Braid Lash. Madame Woe goes at the end.
Oh god.
Let's say we've got Breath of Death.
Oh no, let's not say that.
That's fast. So it goes
That's
first.
fast, so it moves to the front.
Perfect.
And finally, Deadly Claws, which is also fast.
Even better.
Yep.
Now, if there's 2 fast, you said only 1 goes.
Only the first one goes first.
Do we choose in our order?
No, it's just first. So this one's going to
Okay.
resolve immediately. But
Alright.
first, before we do this, we actually didn't mention, Kim, you have a special ability.
Yes. My
First
special
strike.
ability is at the start of each battle, you may deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice.
Yep. So choose a.
So, do I need to start hitting? You think I need to hit the taunt cards first?
Yep. You can hit any card you want. Like that is not an attack, so it doesn't. It's not.
But
affected by
strategically,
taunt.
what do we want to take out first?
I would say so. The way to beat Madame Woe, we have to defeat 4 of her cards. You'll notice there are only 3 of them out.
Right?
Even if we beat all of her cards here, she's not defeated. We'd have to fight her again and defeat another one of her cards.
Okay.
All of her cards are going to resolve, and every time we defeat a Madame Woe card, it's out of her deck permanently.
Okay.
And that'll track how many that we've beaten. Once we beat 4 of them, we win the battle.
I'm going to put it there.
Good idea. So now it's like 3 health on all of them.
Yep.
Sounds good. Now I'm going to choose to draw up a little more.
So now I still do my card, though, for one of my actions, yeah?
Yeah,
Because that
yeah.
was just my special ability.
Yeah, so you started this fight. Or no, yeah, you started this fight. So that
And we have as a
2
pool,
energy in the
2 energy and 1. Okay. So,
I'm going to draw up.
let's see.
What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, that one's coming in.
First, Deadly Claws is fast, so it resolves before we do.
Oh, perfect.
So one of us is going to take 4 damage. Do you want to do that, or should I?
Sure, why not?
You've got a bigger deck than I
Let's
do.
see what
right
happens. So I
now. 2
take
shields, so it deals 2 damage. It's 2 left over. Keeps going. What's the next card?
2 more.
2. So that also gets tossed.
All right.
That's a good scenario.
So that was it, right?
That was it.
All right. So here are my choices. Normally I would hold these in my hand, but
Yep.
uh,
I
one
can
handed.
also go. I think I might have something pretty good.
All right.
here.
If you got something good,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
for
going
it.
to play my Power Axe. Every ranger has a power weapon, which is one of their best hits. Power Axe costs 2 energy, so I'm basically emptying our pool for the moment. But I get to roll 4 dice,
Okay.
and it also deals 2 dice of damage to each enemy adjacent to my target. So I'm going to try and hit Breath of Death and try and
Okay.
take it out right here.
Sweet.
Yeah, you did the layup. Let's try and finish it. And come on, I need 3 hits. 3 hits. Oh, come on!
That's 1.
That is exactly
That's
not what we
one.
needed, Jonathan.
that is less than 3 hits.
It's
So that deals that.
That's
I still get to do my 2 dice of damage to the other 2.
it's less than optimal.
Yep, let's see. That's
Hey!
way better. Actually, that's great.
Took out both of
That
them.
takes out both of them.
Hey.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
So, okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I did not take out Breath of Death. So it resolves after me.
Hey, great.
And its ability is that every ranger in this battle has to discard a random card from their hand.
Oh, random A?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, it was the good one.
So random.
Sue.
Pick a card from me. What'd you get? Sweeping Strike. My AoEs. All right. All right.
All
So
right,
now,
I never actually finished my action here because you jump in front.
So starting the fight is the action. After that, we both get to play, but nothing else costs actions during this fight.
Oh, okay. I
Playing
see.
cards does not cost action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes
so we're
sense.
just in the battle. So playing
So now
cards.
we're just using our energy to do the stuff.
Exactly.
All right, you did that
Thank you
thing.
for that. So I have an energy left, and you have an energy left, and you have.
Ah,
You can use Arrow Shot to finish off that Breath of Death.
yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Good idea. Yeah. Go
So
for
we'll do
that.
that thing.
1 energy. Okay.
And
Oh wait. When I defeat an enemy card, my ability, Mighty Morphin Black, I get to add an energy to the pool.
Hey.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm still
yeah,
gonna
spend
only
that.
use 1.
Yep. So roll 3 dice.
And I'm trying to finish this off.
Yep. So this guy get 2 hits. How hard can that be? There it is. There it is.
3.
It's 2 Madame Woe cards down. Now this Putty Patroller has resolved, and now we're up against these guys, Cannon Fodders and Engulfs.
Alright, so that's gone.
So there's nothing left to taunt except for Madame Deaux?
Yeah, Braid Lash is still protected by this engulf.
Okay, so we got to clear out all this before we get to her.
Yeah, we could, or we could just try and clear that out.
Oh, okay.
I think, but let's see. I don't know. You have any other attack cards?
I got a sniper shot, but
That
that's
hits enemies
that's,
outside of
that's
it.
going to help them, and then I just got the blade blaster, so I didn't
Okay.
draw a card.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try and thin out these enemies at least. I'm gonna play Mammoth Slam on Cannon Fodder, I think.
So you're playing.
1 energy.
Oh, this is a good card here.
Yep. 2
Mammoth
dice.
Slam. Target has already suffered 1 or more damage, deal 1 extra damage.
So I don't have that, but I'm still gonna. I just need 2 hits on this, and I've been rolling so good so far.
Right.
All right.
There it is.
Take that out. So I take out another putty. Thank you.
Woo, we're close to getting that master.
Actually, because we didn't remove for this one.
Oh
we
yeah.
just
We
leveled
also.
up.
Oh hey, we leveled up. That'll be nice.
Sword time.
So we immediately get this Zord, but we can't use it during a battle. We got
Okay.
my Mastodon. So I'm gonna have that. And we'll talk about Zords in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah, then this putty resolves. And now I basically have 1 card left. And we have 1 energy left in the pool. We may need to just eat these and just take this damage. What do you think?
We can eat them. I can also try to make it easy for them.
That's true. I would say Sniper Shot would help them out, would be good.
Okay, cool. So I'll do that. Sniper shot. So I'm spending up our last energy. Immediately defeat 1 foot soldier in another location.
I'm going to take out
So
that
I'm
guy.
gonna take that out for them.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay.
And we're starting our next
Well, Engulf
Power.
happens.
engulf.
So Engulf means we lose 1 energy. Because we have no energy left, one of us has to discard a card.
Discard face down or from our hand?
From our hand, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to discard Blade Blaster.
All right. Okay. Then this one's gonna go, and then I don't really have an attack card here, so I'm gonna have this happen. So now I have to discard this one.
Okay.
And so Madame Woe's gonna hit us.
Okay.
Deals 3 damage and drains an energy. So we have to discard
Is
a
it
card.
both of us?
It hits one of us.
Okay.
I have 3 cards left in my deck. How are you doing?
I do too.
Oh, good. Okay, tell you what. You'll lose 1 card to the energy. I'll take the 3 damage.
Okay.
So you have to just toss the top card.
toss the top card. Oh! What? The
we
power,
gotta
my
hit
power
that
bow, look at
command
this.
center.
6. I could have rolled 6 dice.
So I take 3 damage. That's 1 card and 2 cards. I'm still up. I'm not down.
Not defeated.
Okay, so that's the end of that fight. That went okay. We probably should have had some other Rangers with us. To be perfectly
you know,
honest.
that's. Yeah. Yeah.
Live and learn.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, we managed to do pretty well against Madame Woe for the moment.
So she gets her card back that we didn't take out?
Yep,
Goes
that
back
card
in
we
her
didn't
deck.
take out goes back to her deck. These 2 are defeated.
Okay.
We have to defeat 2 more of hers in order to beat her.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right. So I have both of my actions left, but I only have 3 cards left. So I'm a little bit nervous.
you can rest first and then fight, which might help.
Resting as in put 5
Yep,
shields
put
back
5, yeah, recover, put 5 shields worth of cards back into your
And you
deck.
get to pick?
You get to pick, yeah, 5
Oh,
shields.
so you can pick out. You can go ahead and pick out your good stuff.
Yeah, but if you pick out your good stuff, that's fewer cards.
Yeah.
If you pick out your high shield cards.
in. I also have no energy. So I'm kind of tempted to just go back to the command center.
Just pop back and come back, and
Yeah.
then let the Red Ranger start the fight.
Yeah.
All right, that works.
So I get all
Blue
of
Ranger
my
kind
cards.
of hops over and then comes back and gets all of her cards and some energy. And now Red Ranger, it's all on you.
And just because, so, strategy-wise, if she's in the space, as long as someone starts the fight, she gets to participate.
Exactly.
Okay, so she was able to use both of her actions to move, power up, and then come back. Okay, cool. All right, so Parker, you're going to start the fight with this one. Flip that over. Cool. All right, so as a team, you guys they get 2 energy in the pool.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're up against 2
And 1
super
each.
putties.
All right, so what do you got,
I'm
Parker?
going to play
What do you want to hit with? Oh, you want to do your power sword?
Hang on. We
Let's
haven't
see who
seen
we're
the cards yet.
facing
Let's see what you're up
first.
against.
Oh,
They might attack first.
wait, let's see it.
Mind if I take a look?
He's very fragile. We had to do some surgery on him earlier today.
This 3D printed?
Yeah, these are all 3D printed for now. They're final. Yeah. They're just prototypes.
All right.
You ready? We're gonna do this? Okay.
You've got the luckiest rolling person on the planet here. He's ridiculous.
All right, so let's see what we've got. We got, Putty Pummel, which is fast. Reckless attack, cannon fodder, and a swarm attack. Ooh, the cannon fodder is going to be a problem. This resolves first. So one of you is going to take 3 damage. I think blue.
Well, I'm all about defense.
Yep. Oh, wait. You can choose to place a card in your hand on top of your deck using ability Strategize. Do you have anything good, like a counter blow maybe?
I do.
That might be a good one to do. Place that on top of your deck.
So my ability is I can choose a card from my hand, put on the top of my deck. So
So
I
you
can
can see that.
You know what you're going to defend.
Right.
So what 3 damage are you?
I am defending. It's only 1 shield.
But it has a
If
special
this
effect.
card is revealed while defending, I deal 2 damage to an enemy card of my choice.
Ah.
So
So
do you
I
wanna
think
hit
I'm probably
cannon
going to do cannon fodder.
That's
to
good.
Take him out.
Takes out cannon fodder, and that
Oh, very
removes
nice.
one of these putty patrollers.
One less putty.
But I have 2 more damage to defend.
Yep, you have 2 more
correct?
damage you're defending.
Okay, let's
so.
see. Aye.
Triceragard.
Oh,
If this card is revealed while defending, gain 1 energy.
and it's stronger than I needed, so it goes back into my deck.
very nice.
Nice. Good job, Billy.
Perfect.
So now, I heard there's a power sword. Somewhere.
Yeah. Do it. Power sword.
I heard you like dice.
The dice
Enjoy.
rolling fool.
Pick 5 dice, and every other ranger attack now is going to deal 1 more damage for the rest of the fight.
Oh,
Yes,
very nice. Very
teamwork.
nice.
Whoa!
That'll be good. Oh,
5.
did you mention which card you were targeting? It doesn't really matter because you can kill any of them.
Which one do you want? This one or this one?
Probably this one since it's the next
Yep.
resolve.
So you did 5 on that.
Yep. And so then it resolves.
No change on that. Nothing carries over if you do over
Nope,
damage.
nope.
Okay.
So just defeat it, and then it resolves, doing nothing. So you guys get another go.
All right,
Alright.
so we've got 2 more guys left.
Yep.
And you get a +1 because of the power sword, right?
Plus 1
So-
for any hit you do. So
Just need to be able to do 2
really any
damage.
attack will do the trick.
I've got another attack, a Triceragard.
All right.
So it is 1 energy,
Okay.
2 dice, and then just a regular damage.
So that means you'll get 2 damage from the power
Nice.
sword plus 2 dice. So
You just need to.
you just need to roll
something.
any damage,
Just
and
roll
you'll take out the
something.
swarm
I think
attack.
I can do
filled out.
it. Nice, thank you.
Just roll something.
And I rolled
Oh my goodness.
something.
Defeated. So then this card resolves, so now you have basically 2 more shots to try and take out this Putty pummel. You have any more attacks there,
This is
Jason?
all that's left. Or what you got left, buddy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll that thing. It's got the
Tyranno
takedown.
takedown. Yeah, there you go.
Pays his last energy. All right, that's a
3
3
dice.
dice situation. Boom.
That'll do it.
2 + 1 from the power sword.
Yeah, you knew
That
you
is
could do it.
everything on that zone.
They did pay Zach.
Yeah.
Black Ranger. They did substantially better than us.
Well, they weren't having to deal with Madame Woe.
That's
You know, They
true.
were just dealing with putties.
I would just say
We're
though,
just the dream team.
I
their,
don't-
their dice rolling
I'm
was,
not jealous.
was better
Yeah.
in general.
No, Are we supposed to be good at board games?
I think that was the idea.
All
Is that
right.
your job or something?
I don't know. I don't know about that. All right, so I have 1 action left. You know, Kim, we had a good run. I'm gonna head to the command center right
Cool,
now.
great. Perfect.
I'm gonna do that. Recover some cards.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So we're really close to leveling up again. Someone's gonna get a Zord.
Get my energy. Yep.
And now
Oh.
we refresh.
Yep. Now we'll refresh our actions, and then we're gonna see what's gonna come
Hey, buddy,
next.
refresh your actions, partner. And now
Oh, wait.
we can choose to.
Mastodon.
Oh, also, I have the Mastodon.
Okay, you have the Mastodon.
So the Mastodon, this Zord ability, every round, at the end of each round, I can remove 2 minions from any location I want.
Oh, sweet.
So on my way out, let's say I had my Zord, stomp these guys out, and hey, we level up again.
Oh,
Hey,
sweet.
Wow.
That was a good thing with you guys taking out that many putties.
And hey, looks like we got your Zord. That's great.
It's more like a crow, but that's what
I
I'm going
mean,
with.
we can't prove what they sounded like.
It's true.
It's very true. So I've got a Mighty Morphin pink pterodactyl, and I up to 2 rangers can move.
Yep, so that is a Zord action. Once per round, you can use this. So anyone can use that action. But we can flip 1 action token to move 2 rangers.
Oh, perfect.
So that'll be really good to send those people to help you.
Strategeries.
All right.
What you want, Madam Woe? I got a. It's like pew, 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 pew.
Just jumping from rooftop to
Yeah, that's.
rooftop.
It's like, yeah. I mean, that's very Power Rangery, right?
So let's go through the deck. So we got another deployment to do.
Deployment time.
Yep. So let's see what we got. We've got 2 supers in the industrial district.
Hey, great, super great.
At least the other 2
I
aren't
sure
still
wish
there.
they would all just pile up there.
1 super in the park.
Just taking
Having
a
a,
stroll.
yeah, you know, a really nice day. A regular Putty patroller, getting a juice bar. He's going to see his friends, you know, getting a smoothie.
Smoothie party.
And 1 Putty patroller in the high school. Hey guys, what'd I miss?
It's fine.
I'm sure he just comes up with
A bow staff to the
all
face.
of his friends. Yeah. Oh, and 3 super putties. Oh, in the youth center.
Uh-oh.
That is panicked.
Where's that token?
And let's see, we got another panic token.
Oh, they're right here.
Oh, they're right here. Yep.
Hey,
Panic. So 2 locations are panicked. We are doing okay.
If you say so.
he's about to die though.
All right. So let's see if we can finish off Madame Woe, and then that'll be probably a good place to stop for the demo.
I think I only have 2 cards. I don't have any cards in hand.
Uh-oh.
And
You could do your 2 actions to pop out and back
I
in.
think I'm going to have to. And then somebody else is going to start the fight for me.
Yeah,
So
sounds good.
this, we could probably wait on that. So I'm gonna pop over for an action. Yeah.
Yep.
And
then you'll get 1 energy, and then you'll recover all of your discard pile goes to your deck.
Is this? I need to shuffle this.
Yep. Shuffle that. Here, I'll shuffle it
Thanks.
for you. I got you.
And then
And then spend your other action to hop back.
and I'll hop back in.
All right. Do you want to ride the pterodactyl to the industrial district?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to all go fight her and just take her out.
So you'll flip 1 action, and then you just tap it, like rotate it. Yeah, that's fine. Show
Okay.
it's been used. And so they've gone, and then I will also join you guys.
Yay!
Yay! It's
Well,
a party.
So you went there and back. Yep. All right. I think we got her. I think we'll get her this time.
Oh, you're gonna die, clown.
Wait.
Is that how you want to do it? Yeah, stack
I
them up like
use
you
my-
want.
Yeah.
We got her surrounded,
Yes.
and those stupid putties,
Right in there.
and your little dog too.
All right. So let's start a fresh battle. Who wants to kick this off?
I can do it.
Oh yeah. So it was only 1 action to move you both there.
Right.
Yeah.
So you actually still have an action left if you start the fight. Because Jason flew you over.
Oh, I see. I thought he moved. Oh, Jason.
Using that,
Okay,
you
okay.
both moved.
I
Yeah.
see.
So you've got 1 action. So we're starting this fight.
Yep.
Now to start a fight, we can draw up. So I'm going to draw up a full 5,
Yeah, me too.
Me 3.
and we're up against 2 supers.
I'm choosing not to use my Blue Ranger ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to keep your cards in hand.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. We got 2 supers. We got a swarm attack and a regrow. Ooh, regrow is pretty bad. If we let this go off, it's just going to put another minion on the board.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Sounds bad.
Madame Woe gets 3 more cards. How bad could it be? We got Braid Lash again.
Oh, she gets 3 this time too?
Yep. Breath of Death.
But I thought you said she only had 4. Dang
We only
it.
have to beat 4, but she's going to resolve all of these.
How many cards does she have in her deck normally?
Normally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
So and is that pretty much every monster has 8
Every
cards?
monster has 8, yeah, even the bosses. But the boss cards are scarier.
Oh, great. Super.
Yeah. Like Rita Repulsa is bad news with her like chain lightning, which deals 4 damage to all rangers.
Oh.
You know, just
Well, I mean, she's Rita, so
she is Rita.
to be expected.
She's pretty
Okay,
scary.
cool.
Goldar's also pretty scary. Though Goldar's part of Goldar being scary is his cards are really hard to kill.
So
Right.
I'm gonna take care of these guys first.
Tell you what, I'll start the party. I have a flying kick, so we'll gain an energy.
Wait, hang on, sorry. She starts the party because
Oh.
she's fast.
Darn it.
Oh wait, actually no, it was the Deadly Claws came out, so this is first.
Oh.
So one of us is gonna take 4 damage. Jason, do you have any cards that say blocked by any chance?
He does not. He does. He has a block.
So you can play that to block 4 damage, so no one takes damage.
Oh, perfect.
That is
Played.
teamwork.
Thanks, Jason. We appreciate
Alright, so
that.
now-
He plays block. Okay, so I'm going to do first strike.
Oh, yep. What are you gonna hit?
So I think we'll hit this breath of wind
Good
death
idea.
situation. And then I'm going to do the flying kick because it's 0 and generates an energy.
Yep.
So,
So we're gonna have 3 energy in the pool right now.
all right. And then I'm going to roll a 2 dice situation.
Yep. 2 dice. What are you gonna hit? Aim at.
I'm going to,
Try and take this out.
I'm going to keep going here.
Okay, you gotta get 3 hits on 2 dice.
I got it.
Do you?
How about just that one?
All right.
You know what? It didn't cost us anything.
It's true. So Breath of
You
Death
guys look at this
resolves.
positively.
So everyone has to discard 1 random card from their hand because of Breath of Death.
Oh, maybe I should have. Okay. Well,
Maybe
that
you
was
should-
going to happen anyway, right?
Well, if you had killed it, so if you had power vote it.
I was trying to like build up our energy here.
You know what? I discarded the purple card.
All right. I lost my arrow shot.
All right. Well, luckily you didn't lose your bow.
I did not.
All right.
Luckily.
So let's see. We got swarm attack, regrow. I'm gonna go for the swarm attack. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let that swarm attack hit us. I'm gonna mammoth slam it. Mammoth slam, which does 2 dice, but deals an extra damage if the target's already been hurt. So I just need to roll one hit.
It
on
does
two
at
dice.
least need a hit to activate it.
Well, I mean, it deals 1 damage.
I see.
But
So
it needs
has 4. Got it.
another, yeah. So
Something, just anything.
anything. Oh, thank God.
Hey, we did
All
it.
right, so
We
that
did
takes
it.
that out.
We did it. Hooray.
So now Swarm Attack still resolves, so that's
Oh.
going to be 1 damage plus 1 for each minion. 3 hits. Who wants to take that?
I can.
You got it?
You got
I
it?
think. All right, so it's only 1,
But you
but
get to deal 2 damage to a card.
Oh.
Take out that regrow.
yeah, let's do it.
I guess it does make sense for Village. Billy's kind of tankish.
Yeah, I'm super defense.
You know, Triceratops, right? You got the head
Sure.
shield.
All right, I need to defend how many more? 2 more?
2 more.
And whoa!
Oh,
lots
Power
of
Lance.
shields.
Good block, good block.
Good.
Four
Weird.
shields.
I
And it's
didn't
gonna
know it was a
go
4.
Yep.
right back underneath there.
That may be nerfed.
We'll see.
It's fine.
Nerf bot.
I liked it. That was great.
All right.
So I have this card right here.
What do you got?
I've got the Blade Blaster.
Okay, we've got 2 energy in the pool, and we're all here. So I've got an energy ready. You should have an energy ready, or did you spend it?
I think I spent it in our epic battle
All right.
over here.
Let's see. So you could Blade Blast. Let's see. Kim, do you want to shoot your power bow? Maybe take
Sure.
out the Braid Lash before it resolves?
I can do that.
So, like, Madame Woe will be defeated at the end of this battle.
Okay.
But these are all still going to resolve.
Sure.
So if we take this out, we don't have to worry about suffering this harm.
Yeah, and it's 3 damage and
And drain an energy. So.
Okay, so yeah, I'll power
But we
bow.
still need to defeat 1 more of her cards.
Oh, we do actually. So yeah, we do want to kill that. So power bow.
So power bow.
We need all of it.
Yep, you get all the dice.
All of it.
So power bow also ignores taunt, so it's a good snipe them out.
Ah! Oh my god!
Oh my
Who's
god.
only 3?
Okay, wait.
Jason.
Jason, you have an ability called Leadership. Once per battle, you can let one of us re-roll all of our dice, or any number of dice. So would you like to re-roll these 3 dice?
Indeed, I would like to reroll these 3,
would too.
but I can't guarantee I'll do any better.
You roll. Like,
You did.
Okay,
Much
great.
better. Good job.
Saved us. Saved everything.
Thanks, Jason.
All right.
Okay.
And these enemies resolve. I think I'm going to pass. I don't want to play any more cards. You might play agility to kind of like put cards back on your deck and generate more energy for the pool.
I still have energy too, but
Yeah, we're
is there
fine.
anything that's not dead?
The putty,
This putty, so we could still try and finish this putty off.
but with 1 action only.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'll play the best defense. I'm going to discard the top card of my deck, so that instead of 2 dice, I'm rolling 4 dice. And let's see if I can get 3 hits on 4 dice.
Yeah. All right.
Take that out.
We got it.
Swept the board clean. Madame Woe is defeated at the end of the battle,
Get out of here, nerd.
and we did great. And so when we defeat a monster, we also immediately level up again.
Sorry, Scott, I broke your fingers on your model.
Oh no.
It didn't.
That's fine.
I don't think.
No, it's hashtag 2.
Hey, Tyrannosaurus.
Fragile.
Tyrannosaurus
Hey.
Zord action. Kind of like the pterodactyl, anyone can spend 1 action to use that power to enter a battle and gain 2 energy immediately.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So the demo basically ends after the first monster.
Okay.
The game goes, we got another monster we'd have to fight and Rita Repulsa. So that would be pretty rough, but doable.
Yep.
This zone's already panicked, but we did clear this one. So it would be like a whole nother deployment and then a final boss.
Okay.
We need to get over there.
Now,
Yeah,
does
we need
anything,
to get over
if
here.
any, is there any sort of penalty if you're like, okay, this is swarmed, it's panicked, we're just gonna let that
Leave it
burn,
be,
just
yeah.
let it burn.
No, unless there's a monster on it. Specifically, so if a monster is in a zone, and let's say we're all like, let's just leave her be,
Yep.
and this zone's already panicked, so let's just work on protecting. If the location's panicked, she then moves on to the next clockwise location that is not panicked, and then panics that one.
Ah,
If
so
the
it's just,
location she left has no one left on it, then it stops panicking. She just keeps rotating.
but if we don't take care of it, she'll skip that and go here and then
Yep.
panic that.
Exactly.
So then you lose.
Yep,
because-
exactly.
I got you.
But if she's here and even one ranger is standing there with her, and basically occupied, then she doesn't move.
Okay.
So like, if that ranger just wants to stay there and park there and kind of hold her,
Right.
that can. I've not seen that actually help anyone win the game, but you can do that.
Okay.
And like, there's some very
Rangers!
Oh god.
Oh no. We're
Yep.
not ready for Goldar.
We are not ready for Goldar. Oh god.
We need to bring our Megazord in.
Yep. And so when we get to the bottom of the deck, the Megazord, if we hit level 6, the Megazord is the final card. It places the Zord, so you can spend an action to put the Zord anywhere. And then anywhere you initiate a battle where this Megazord is, all ranger attacks deal an additional damage for the whole battle, which basically it's pretty much a game-winning. Careful. It's pretty much game-winning. Just about. You're getting to the Megazord is almost a win condition.
Okay.
But you do still need to close out the fight. It could be kind of challenging. But yeah, that's kind of the Megazord's a huge boost.
Awesome.
Yeah, so normally Megazord's just a token.
Yeah.
So having this giant epic
Oh,
figure
because he's a part of the, which pledge is
is
it?
an add-on. So
Add-on.
anyone can get him
Yeah, just
for 30.
plug him on for 30.
I got it. Sweet.
He's this amazing sculpt. Oh my god.
It's an awe.
All right, well, that was the demo.
Yep.
So I think what we'll do now is I'm going to grab Jonathan. We'll probably go over to a spot. I'm going to ask him a few questions about design, and we'll close out this preview.
Yep, it's good. For me, like, I really love co-op design, but it is really one of the most challenging things in game design because you have to create a system that can be as interesting as playing against a player, right? Right. Like, humans are really the best game component.
Right.
And so it's been a really fun and interesting challenge kind of creating an AI system that deploys enemies in an interesting way and like plays enemy actions in a way that creates a good puzzle for the players. And so I think I'm really proud of how it's come together, and I've been having a really good time, and I think that's the one thing that this game is doing that I'm super proud of. It is kind of challenging because Rangers don't have their classic, they don't fall into like this, healer, DPS, tank, like,
Right.
They don't have those archetypes. It's a little tricky to get them to feel right for what they do. And so like having Billy be a little more defensive but also strategic represents his smart guyness. Jason's kind of this leadership support stuff, but still kind of fighting forward and dealing a lot of damage. Players seem to really like how the different Rangers play very uniquely.
Yep.
And they also like that each monster isn't just like a bundle of stats that broadly represents them, but instead has a full unique suite of actions that do something, kind of have a unique gimmick to them. I'm super privileged to be working on this game, and Renegade Games has been super awesome, as has Saban and Hasbro. So like, I don't know, I'm thrilled, and Power Morphicon is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I've been having an awesome time.
All right, so just finished. Some of the things that I thought were really cool about it, I want to mirror kind of a little bit what Jonathan was saying. There was definitely some strategy. So there was good strategy is trying to figure out as a team the best way to use your energy. There wasn't a ton of energy, so even though I had a lot of cards in my hand, what's up, Peace? Cards in my hand that could do stuff, we had a limited amount of energy to take out what we could take out. So you could tell the big thing is going to be like crowd control and trying to really, do we take out stuff over here, the putties over here, or do we take them out over here? And then I really enjoyed the way that the cards deployed as far as like how the back of the cards were the location when you flip them over, so you saw what come out. And I definitely want to check out the advanced sides of the boards. I thought that would be kind of cool. So overall, my impressions are it's a good game. It's a really good game. I enjoyed it, and I could tell Parker was totally into it, so he's going to be all about that. I think it's something, honestly, I was in for a buck, just to kind of follow along and see how it went. But now after playing it and seeing the models and just see, yeah, I'm in. So I'm swapping to all in. I want that Megazord. It's really cool how it comes out and it kind of is a win condition. So you felt like you were building the Zord. That was kind of cool with the cards. So anyway, I thought it was a really cool system. I enjoyed it, and I'm going to be backing it. So that's it. I'll see you guys next time. This Mighty Morphin PowerCon 2018. Wanted to add one more thing. As I had time to drive home and think about it a little bit, I really like for this level of game how quick and easy it's going to be to set up and get playing. There wasn't a lot of tons of pieces everywhere. I could tell just from, it's pretty streamlined. Like Jonathan made this a very streamlined game. It executes in a very streamlined manner, but there was still depth in the decisions. And I don't think there's going to be a ton of quarterbacking. So I think, definitely still going to have that discussion amongst everybody at the table to figure out what we want to do and how we want to spend that energy. But overall, I think this is a great game that's going to be very easy to set up and get played. And for this type of game, like there's a reason why I don't play a lot of Mansions of Madness. There's just so many cards and so many little bips and bobs to get in there. So I think I'm really pretty excited about that this game is going to be easy to get to the table as well. that was just one other thought I had while I was driving home, and I want to make sure that I slapped in on the end of this. That's why you got me sitting here in the apartment. So, all right, guys, this is actually it this time. This is it. So, Pie, thanks for watching. Later.